Joining me today is Stephanie Duhigg out of Peoria, Arizona. Out of an audience of more than 50,000 agents nationwide, Stephanie's been selected to represent Broker Agent Advisor as this month's Broker Agent of the Month for the state of Arizona. And Stephanie, I've enjoyed our conversations. I've enjoyed getting to know you. I'm excited for people that watch this to get a sense for who you are. And I just want to say congratulations on being recognized, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. This is a privilege and an honor, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Well, you've earned it, and I want to ask you a few questions. I want to give those that see this a chance, maybe a little sense of why you were selected, a little bit of who Stephanie is, and I want to start with the topic of real estate. You're in a big market there in Peoria outside of Phoenix, and there's a lot of things you could be doing professionally. What was the inspiration for you to get into this business and to become a realtor?
So real estate has always been a passion or something that I've wanted to do. But I was a retail store manager for 28 years. And so I kind of just transitioned all that customer service and knowledge and, that I had in the retail industry over to real estate. Something that is really important to me is just connecting with the client. I come from a strong customer service. So, I work on a referral base most of the time. And I just love seeing my clients happy. So it's all about the end game for them and getting them in the right house and, hearing their stories and then seeing the house after the fact as well. So having good connections.
Super cool. And the answer to this next question may be a little redundant, but this business is way harder than most people think it is. And I'm sure that you got some realization early on, like, wow, this is a tough business. I mean, the reality is most agents that get their license don't find success. And so I'm curious, realizing that it can be a challenge day in and day out, what kind of keeps you in it? What do you find most rewarding about being a realtor?
The struggle is real right now, but just keeping my clients positive, letting them know that there's a silver lining. The market, it always goes up and it always comes down. It always recovers itself. So just trying to keep that positive energy, letting them know that we will find the house for them or we will get that house sold, and just really, that positive drive that you get. If you're not positive and upbeat and keeping that energy up, then your clients are going to get a little nervous. So keeping them monthly informed on any kind of, information that's coming out, and just keeping it real, just being honest with them, not sugarcoating it or, giving them a gray area conversation, but just really letting them know what's going on.
Yeah, cool. I found a testimonial of yours, and I feel like it's appropriate in a video like this just to share how a client would describe going through that process with you as their realtor. Said, amazing communicator and experienced professional, Stephanie helped us find an amazing house with all the specific wants and needs. She did a great job at offering the knowledge and market trends, fair pricing, locations, and answering every question an inexperienced home buyer renter like me had. It's funny. Communication made the whole process go down so easily, and the efficiency allowed us to move forward at a perfect pace. She broke things down perfectly so we could understand everything that was going on along the way. Timely updates, feedback, and information made finding the house a great experience. Thank you so much. Like, this kind of summarizes everything you just said. And obviously the outcome is a great experience for a buyer or seller. And congrats on the kind words. You've got a bunch of those.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Again, from my retail experience, I think it just allows me to be very versatile and know that every client is different. Every client is going to have a different need. You're going to have to address each client differently. Some people you have to hold their hands and walk them through the process, and other people like to get the information on their own and you just confirm that information. So yeah, I'm a huge communicator.
Well, it's a valuable asset in this business.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Peoria, Arizona. I've not spent much time in the market that you're in. What's it like to live, work, and play out there in Peoria?
So it's been crazy. I'm a native to Arizona, so I've definitely seen the growth and the change in I'm not going to tell you how many years of life, but we're growing. The cities, our cities are on top of each other. So I'm in a vast, 400,000 population right in my little spot that I'm in. But if I cross the street, I'm, in another big city. So Arizona has a lot to offer. I mean, not only are we where I could drive over to Mexico and go down the border and Rocky Point. But, when it gets too hot, I can go up north. spend some time in the snow. It's just a beautiful state, a lot to offer. In my personal opinion, we're growing too fast. Too many people, but that's, we're just one of, it's funny because they talk that we're one of the baby new growing states. A lot of other large populations like California and New York, like they're well established, right? Well, Arizona is getting there. And so it's kind of crazy to see that process, but it's great. I love it. Not so much the heat right now, but
Yeah, the desert in the summer is what it is, but
yeah, it is what it is. Exactly.
You're one of the faster growing markets in the country because of the appeal, right? For all those reasons that you just said.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, I want to ask you one more question. This is a tough business. We talked about it. It's been especially tough the last couple of years. We've had unprecedented low inventory. I feel like people could benefit, Stephanie, from leaning into your experience. And I just want to ask you one question. If you were to give one piece of advice to a peer in this business, what would that one piece of advice be?
I think the one thing that I would say to anybody out there is focus on what the market is doing today, not what the market did in 2008, not what the market is going to do in the future, because we don't have a crystal ball. We can't predict interest rates right now, so we have no idea about that. They're up, they're down. I would say to anybody that's out there, focus on what is there today. Focus on the numbers, focus on the statistics of today. And if you find the right house, buy the house today, but fall in love with the house and adjust the mortgage rate later, so focus on today.
I love it. It's great advice. You're a great example of what it means to be a professional realtor. And I'm proud to share this moment with you and shine a light on you and just put you in the spotlight. You're a deserving candidate. And I want to say congratulations again on being recognized. And I wish you nothing but joy and abundance on the rest of your journey.
Oh, thank you so much. That puts a huge smile on my face. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye now.
Bye.